Surviving love. Oh my god, guys. This one is this movie is tough. Like this movie features the likes of Anthony Wood, Sandra Okunzuwa, and Francis Nwabunike. These people are wonderful actors. So I must commend Francis Nwabunike's performance in this movie. This actress is a great actress, okay? She came out late last year, yes, late 2023, and she has filmed in Ruth Kadiri's production. She has done so well, okay, but I have not really seen her filming a lead role, like a lead role. So this is my first, okay, and guys, I must say that she is really great in this acting thing. This girl deserves to act more movies. Like, I love the fact that the particular role she played had lots of characters and she played them out so well. The crying one, the love, everything was so real. Like at the point I was like, wow, I never knew that she's this great because I've seen in Nushkadi's production, she's always, a follow-up actress. I don't see her as lead roles in her movies. But she's actually a new actress, okay? So I feel like she's still coming up. Yeah, she's still coming up. And I know of a production where she acted as a lead role with a particular actor. I think Eronini Official or something. But I have not seen the movie yet. This is my first. And I enjoyed every bit of it. She did this one with Anthony Wood and Sandra Okunzuwa. So guys, the whole thing about this movie is Francis came from a very responsible family, okay? A very God-fearing family which comprised of the father, mother, her elder sister, and herself. So there were four, okay? And they all lived like happy families. So Francis was loved more by her parents, yes, because she was very calm, she was well-mannered and peaceful. But Sandra, her elder sister, was she was not calm at all, okay? She gives it to you the way you give it to her. And she only does things that she's comfortable with. She literally argues everything with her parents if she's not comfortable with her. So most of the time, she do have issues with her parents. That is why they chose the younger one over the elder one. Okay, so they all live happily. Sandra loved her sister loved her so much. So Frances was a home girl, okay, she hardly go out. It's either she's in school or she's in church or at home. Those were the places she usually go. So on her 19th birthday, she was given the freedom to celebrate her birthday, and that was when she met a guy whom she started dating, yeah, her boyfriend, and that person happens to be Anthony Woods. Frances was so much in love with Anthony as well as he was also in love with her, okay? And Anthony happens to be Frances' first love. She had never been in a relationship before and she loved him so much. Anthony as well showed her all the love and care he could and all the respect. But unknowingly to her, he had numerous girlfriends that he do sleep with, but still shows her the love and the care that she deserves. She hid her relationship from her parents and her sister, and they could vouch for her that she had no boyfriend. So sometimes she sneaks out of the house to go visit her boyfriend. Sometimes she uses church as an excuse to go see her boyfriend, and then she started coming home very late. And when she comes home late, she sneaks into the house. When she's asked by her mom or her sister, she says that it's church, or she looks for one excuse or the other to give her parents. They believed her because she looked so innocent. Sandra, her elder sister, on the other hand, didn't tolerate anything from her parents because she doesn't like being uncomfortable just to suit anybody, okay? So she was often compared to her sister, but regardless of the constant comparison, she still loved her sister. So one fateful day, Frances was in her room with a pregnancy test tube, and she found out that she was pregnant for her boyfriend, Anthony. She was so scared and didn't know what to do. Immediately, her elder sister walked into the room and caught her with a pregnancy test tube. She was wondering what she was doing with the pregnancy test tube, and when she looked at it, she found out that her sister was pregnant. She was so shocked to the brim to see that her 19 years old teenage sister is already having sex. Whoa! She was so mad at her sister and she pleaded not to tell her parents. But Sandra was not even having this at all. She was asking who the guy was and she wanted to see the guy. Immediately, she went to the guy's house. Both of them went there. She confronted the guy and the guy denied getting her pregnant. Whoa! Francis was so shocked with his response and said, "You are the only one that has slept with me before and you know that I am your girlfriend." And he was still claiming that he used protection, so how would she get pregnant? Sandra was pissed and asked her sister that, "Do you see the kind of person you are with? Someone that can deny you in time when you need him the most?" So she just, had to take her sister out of the place and told her that she won't tell their parents, okay, because she knows how much their parents trust her and adores her a whole lot. So she didn't want to break her parents' hearts. So she took care of her sister herself, okay. She gave her pills to wash away the baby, and wow, Frances was really grateful that her sister helped her. So she advised her sister at length, like she spent time advising her sister not to go with the guy again, that the right person would come at the right time. Frances was really grateful to her sister. Okay, Sandra checked up on her to know how she was faring after taking the pills. So she got herself fully. Guys, I actually love this thing. Like for a moment, I thought that Sandra would report to her parents, knowing fully well that she was constantly compared to her sister, saying that that one is the good one. Okay, she's very respectful. She can do this, she can do that. So I thought she was going to report, but I was really, really wowed when she handled the whole thing maturely. So guys, after some weeks, Anthony started bugging Frances again. He started calling her, stalking her around, okay? Like, She was even like, why are you disturbing me? Like, why are you stopping me? Why are you now looking for me? I thought you denied me. The guy was pleading. He's so sorry, okay? It was the situation at hand. He's really, really sorry. That he loves her. He does this, guys. He was just stalking this girl. And because of how much she loved him and how much naive she was, she still accepted the guy back without telling her elder sister. Oh my god, at this point I was like, what is this? What is even this girl's problem? And do you know the thing that annoyed me the most was the fact that she still went to bed with the guy. Like, I was just, what's wrong with this girl? A guy that had the balls to deny you when you were pregnant in the presence of your sister, you still went back to him. So guys, at this point I was just like, okay, anything she wants to do, let her do it. They continued their love, oh, guys, guess what? She got pregnant again. At this point there, I said, okay, let me know the next move. Let me know her next move. So she was so scared. She called that guy. She called him. He didn't pick up. She had to go back to her sister. She went back to her sister to plead. She was on her knees. She was begging her sister. So I was like, what is the problem? She didn't even know how to say it. She now had to show her sister the test tube again. At this point, her sister was so pissed. She was like, are you mad? Is it because I helped you the first time you still went back to him again to do another one? Like in 2 months, you had 2 pregnancies. Sandra was so irritated with the whole thing. Like she was so irritated. She kept on insulting her sister. And she said, you see this one? She's not letting it slide, that she's reporting to their parents. Whoa, like Frances started begging her sister. She said, see, nothing on earth you will tell me that will make me not to report that. Since she has already gone out of hands, she's going to take the matter to her parents. Guys, she reported to her parents. Her parents were so shocked. They were so embarrassed. They were so down, like they didn't expect that she would do such a thing and spoil the reputation of the family, because he was a pastor. Okay, so what he did was to send her packing from his house. He took her to the person that impregnated her, Anthony's house, and he told her that, you see, forget about bride price. You see her now, she's your wife, take care of her. They left her there and all of them left. Like all of them went away from that place. She was just crying, and Anthony told her that don't worry, that she can stay here, that he will take care of her, that he loves her so much, so he will take care of her. Guys, I was like, thank God, this time around, he did not deny her now. So she started living with the guy, okay? They're still making out there, okay? And she loves him, like, guys, she loves him so much. And the guy also had like genuine love for the girl, okay? But he was still a Casanova, okay? So one particular day, his fiancée came to visit him, and lo and behold, he met her there. Whoa. She was so shocked to see a pregnant woman in his house. So he kept on explaining to the girl, explaining to his fiancée. She was not even having it at all. So he made her understand that he would take care of her until she has given birth, and after that, he would send her packing. So she was a little bit relieved. But guys, she made Frances stay in the house a living hell. Like she literally used this girl as a house help, okay? And unknowingly to Anthony, he thought that his fiancée was a very good girl, like a calm, nice person. Never knew that she was so wicked. Like she made Frances stay in the house a living hell. And anytime, Frances is trying to speak to him about the things that she does to her, he keeps on saying, no, she can't do something like that. He was just vouching for the fiance, and it was getting to Frances. She just had to just let it go, okay? But she was all pissed in the house, and she was very uncomfortable and unhappy in the house. So one fateful day, her elder sister called her, and she was not sounding nice. She noticed it from her voice, and she decided to visit her sister. While she was there, she caught the other girl maltreating her sister. Like she was so pissed, and she gave her a piece of her mind. So the next day when she saw the girl, she beat the girl black and blue, and she warned her that if you ever lay your hand on my sister, that you will have it hot with me. Guys, it was not a small thing, After some days, this lady poisoned Frances. She was admitted to the hospital. Her parents heard about it. They came around with the sister, and Anthony also came around. He was told by the doctor that she was food poisoned, okay, that they almost lost the baby, but thank God they were able to save the both of them. He was really shocked, and that was the moment he came back to his right senses, okay? He went to the house, very angrily and began to search his fiance's bag, and he saw an abortion pill there. So he was like, so it's been you all this while? That means the first abortion she had was you, guys. He was so pissed, and he asked the lady to get out of his house. That when he comes back, he doesn't want to see her there again. He went back home. This lady packed everything that belongs to the man: his wristwatch, his shoes, his clothes, his money. He packed everything. Like when he came back, he was so shocked to see that most of the things were missing. Okay, and guys, he was so angry with himself. Okay, for not trusting Francis. And by that time, he was already given a strict warning by Francis' father not to be seen anywhere close to their daughter again. Guys, the man was so pissed and angry with Anthony. So when Anthony went back home, like he was really down, he spoke to his friend and he told his friend that really he loves Francis, okay? That she gives him peace of mind, she gives him joy. But he cannot just break up with his fiancée like that he has been with her for 8 years, so it won't be easy for him. Guys, though, after everything that already happened to him, this guy came back to his right senses, and he went to Francis' father's house. He was pleading with the man, okay, to forgive him, that he loves his daughter so much, that he's really sorry for everything that happened, okay, for the poisoning and everything that he has done to her. Francis' father had to get the girl who tried poisoning his daughter arrested, okay, but then she had already traveled out of the country, so he told them not to stop until she is found and arrested. Francis decided to have a one-on-one talk with Anthony where she told him all her mind, like she poured out her mind, her annoyance, her anger, her pains on him, okay? He was really down. He was asking for forgiveness, and he said that he really loves her a whole lot. So she said that she cannot go back to him again, that she would never in her life go back to him again, that she has learned her lessons and she has learned it in a bitter way, okay? So he should just cut off anything he feels for her, that it's all in vain. Guys, the guy started crying and begging her. At this point, I was so emotional. Like, I really wanted Francis to forgive him and go back to him because I saw the sincerity in his eyes. Like, he really loves her a whole lot, okay? And he usually tells his friends that he loves her a whole lot, but he cannot just break up with his fiancée because of her, okay, that he has been with her for 8 years. So it's going to be difficult for him to do that to his fiancée. And guys, he realized that what he did was wrong. The girl said, see, nothing for you again. Like, hey, at the point he just laid on the floor and started crying. Guys, that was how this movie ended. Very interesting movie. See, guys, if you've not seen this movie, you can go and watch it, okay? I've actually said everything that happened in this movie, but if you want to watch this amazing movie, this movie is showing on YouTube. Surviving Love. It's a wonderful movie. Trust me, you would love this one. So guys, thank you all so much for watching. Please do also like this video, share the video, and subscribe to Substance TV for more movie reviews, recommendations, and trendings. See you guys in my next video. Until then, stay splendid.